Welcome back, everybody. LVW coming to you again for another day of surviving in Minecraft. Last episode we found this little plateau type area that has a unique floating island here. It's kind of cool looking. We have some snow over there that might come in handy later on. We have some resources. We got some coal, stone, gravel, of course dirt. We have these spruce trees here. We have a birch tree forest right next to us, and over here somewhere, right here, we have our open source lava right there. It's a small little thing. Ooh. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, check this out. It's a small little source. Some coal with it. Oh wow! Look at this. You have one here, one here. I think that's where the other one is. Yep, and there's another one right there. That's kind of cool feature. Oh, of course we got all this coal around it. Now be careful, don't fall on this because you will burn up and die. Let's get over here and grab this spruce tree. All right, another thing I want to point out that I haven't pointed out yet. I have my tool set to show the durability. If you look at the description of my stone axe, I have a durability of 46 out of 131. That means I can use this item 131 times before it will destroy itself. You can repair these items. I'll show you that later on. I have 46 times I can hit a tree with it, or an item I should say, before it depletes itself completely. Alright, let's do our pillar thing. Remember, you do the jump and you right click to place the block, and that's the top of the tree. Okay, let's see if we get a sapling to drop. We want a spruce sapling, and we're almost pretty well set up, so let's go over here and make a little base for now. See if I want to stick around here. Let's drop our crafting table. Let's put our furnace, and now let's make something called a chest. This item is going to be designed for storing items, and because you don't want to keep all this stuff in your inventory. I have okay, here's an oak tree. I'd rather use the oak. Okay. Alright. Click on the table. Let's convert that oak over to planks. And now what I need is 8 planks to make 1 chest. There we go. And we're going to drop that down. Now what I can do here is I can take all my inventory here, all my extra stuff, and put it in this storage place. This way it's not in my inventory anymore. Alright, I'm going to hold on to that wood. Now normally for most people you pick up an item by left clicking it, dropping it in, or you can take the shortcut by hitting your shift key and clicking on the item, and that will automatically take it from your inventory and put it in your chest, and reverse will do the same. Alright, picking it up. Alright, let's go see if any more saplings dropped. If not, we can hurry this up a little bit if we have to. Nothing yet. I mean, nothing drops here. I got more trees. Alright. We'll have to go take one of these other trees down. Let's go take this one over here. Oh, I see another. That's right there. Look at that. See that tall mushroom in the background? That means we have another dark forest, or that, no, because we had that. So that right there probably is another dark forest right there, because that's the birch tree forest right there. So we're birch there. Where are we in here? Okay, this is in Extreme Hills. Means if I dig down, I can find something called an emerald. that's why this is all spruce, because the extreme hills produces spruce trees. All right, let me take this tree here so I can get some saplings out of it. All right. Yeah. Got a little bit of coal up in there. I notice sometimes you won't get saplings to drop. It's a percentage chance. I believe, if I remember correctly, on the testing that was done for it, it's like a 5% chance. So, there we go, right there. We have one. Alright, I'm going to clear up this grass, try to collect some seeds. I'm going to want to start a wheat farm here. I think we got a couple in the chest. Yeah, we do. Okay, good. All right, let's make our farming tool and get our next achievement. Okay, we're gonna stick. You can also do this with wood if you want. You don't have to make it out of cobblestone. Block and block. That'll create what's called a stone hole. Click on that. And we have our next one, time to farm. Now, I don't have any iron, so I can't make a bucket. So let's go. I think there was some water or something, wasn't there? Let's see if we can find some water here. Unfortunately, you need water to grow crops. And what do we got over here? Running water. Okay. Okay, good. We have a little pond here. We can probably, let's dig this dirt out right here. Alright, now, what you're going to do is you're going to take the hoe, right there, and you're going to right click the block. And what that does is it converts this block over to a plantable block. Okay, now the thing you have to keep in mind is you can have 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Do one more. Okay, 4 blocks from your water source, and it'll saturate this land here. Have you noticed the color differential? That's light brown versus this slightly darker brown. That means that block is saturated with water, which will help the plants grow. I'm going to lose the light here soon. Another feature to help plants grow during the night cycle is to give it a light source. So I'll drop down a light source right here. Then I'm going to take these seeds and right click on the block and plant these seeds. So you're right there. That means those right there are growing wheat. And now we just have to wait for that to grow. Oh, and I accidentally jumped on this block. If you jump on a block, so we can get it to do it, there. It turns it back over to a regular dirt block. So you just have to re-till it to turn it back into a farmable land. Alright, there's our skeleton. Got some holes here to explore. Got a ton of coal. Okay, thought that was a skeleton for a second. Now, this here is what's known as smooth stone or regular stone. These are stone blocks as well, but they're colored. You have this like pinkish one, this grayish one that is similar to the regular stone, and then there's a white block which is right over here. That's these blocks here. Now these stones have different looks to them when you do certain things to them. As I build, I'll show you those elements. And here we got our first mobs coming in. Alright, let's go to war. Next. Now the thing about zombies is if you attack one zombie, they have an ability to call other zombies that are in the area. So when they make that little sound, that basically means, hey guys, I'm being attacked, or I found something nice to eat, come help me. And I forget exactly what the range is, but any mob that is at least in visual range will be called to you. So, luckily enough, we're okay. You know what? I don't think I put it. No, I didn't. Let's go light up our base. Okay. Can we get a bow from this guy? Can you drop a bow? Bow. Ow. Alright, just give me bone, arrows and bones. Bones will come in here. I'll show you why. In a second. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy to drop a bow. Bows, unfortunately, are a rare drop now. No, actually, not really now. They have always been, but they... Am I being pegged? Yeah, I'm being pegged with arrows. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. 4 creepers just formed right there. That's not good. Let's put a torch over here. Now I'm going to put a torch on my crafting table. To set this torch on the crafting table, you have to crouch, hit that shift key, and then right click on it, and I can drop that right on top of that, because if I don't, I'll open up my crafting table, and I need to eat so I can heal. Okay, now I'm going to begin regenerating again. Let's plant some trees so we can get some wood growing here. Give me this. Give me that. Give me those bones. I can't use any of the arrows for anything yet. Tools. I'll have to make another axe. You want to keep mindful of what's around you, so you want to keep looking around to make sure that nothing's going to come and get you, like this guy here. Okay. Nice. Good. What are you looking at? Huh? Bunny. Okay, let's make another axe. 2 sticks, 3 blocks, and you got an axe. Alright, let's I should put that away, shouldn't I? Give me the spruce first. Let's plant these. I really like to clear away this grass sometimes. He's fine there. Let's plant one here. Now, the thing about planting trees is most trees you have to give a little bit of space, at least 2 to 3 block space difference. So in other words, like if I plant these two together, these 2 spruce trees, they will not grow because they're too close to each other. But if I did like here, they will grow. Alright, so I'm going to put that one right there. Now what I'm going to do to help them grow is I'm going to give them a light source, because during the night cycle the growth rate of trees, crops is essentially turned off. They go to sleep. If you provide them with a continuous light source, so if you look here, if I'm standing on this tree, hopefully it won't grow while I'm on it, the light source is wait. Ow. Don't you do that. I'm trying to talk to the people here. Ugh. Anyway. Okay. now under the biome, you'll see what says light. The sky is telling me that the light source is 15, but the block that I'm standing on, which is where this tree is, this sapling, is a 12. So if I move away one block over, now it goes down one, because the light source, you know, lowers as you go away from it. So if I go away, see, I now went down to 8. That's this line right here. This is the number you're going to want to pay attention to, the light source that is on the block that you're standing on. Alright. So since these saplings have a source block, a light source block, excuse me, of 8, that means their growth count will continue on. Alright, let's plant the birch next. Let's plant a little more distance. Really? Ooh, did you see that? That's why I hate creepers. They are so sneaky. Don't you dare blow up my new base. Come on, go away. No. What? Ah. God, I hate those things. Any more seeds? Yes, no, maybe? Okay, no. Alright, let's put a torch here, and let's right here, one here. Okay. Each one of those has a source. Go kill this guy. And ooh, we're coming up to daylight again. Oh, I want that spider. Let's get some more strength. No bow yet. Darn. Come on, come on, come on. I got you. I got you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Haha. Cool. String. He gave us 2. Yes, the fun part is you get to talk to the game. Alright, now I can actually make a fishing rod out of that too right there and go fishing, or I can wait and try to get more string and make a bow. I might make the fishing rod first. Let's see if we get something out of this guy here. Now see that spider, that skeleton that was over here? Either he fell or he despawned. Alright. Now, see how I'm next to the spider and he's not attacking me? The day cycle has begun. Spiders are an aggressive mob during the night. They're hostile. But during the day hours, they become a neutral creature. So in other words, I can walk up this guy, I can step on him. He won't attack me until I attack him. Now, once I attack him, he gets aggressive. It's like, hey, you hit me, I'm going to kill you. Now, be warned at this point, creepers, he's right there, will not burn up in sunlight. So if they're there during the night, they will stay here during the day. I'm going to want to get rid of this guy because I just don't want him coming behind me and killing me. Double hit, nice, nice. There we go. And of course, as we get better materials to make better swords with, we can increase our damage, so it takes less hits to kill those things. So let's plant the seeds here. Now, you'll see this little bit of seed right here is still growing, but this set here grew a little bit. It's not ready to harvest yet, but it's showing that they are growing. Now, here's a zombie, probably down in this hole. Let's go back to getting our cheese planted. Okay. There's another one of those one tall block flowers. Let's plant the dark oak. Now remember, I said about the dark oak. You have to plant those in a group of 4. Let me give this a little bit of distance. So let's put that right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, since I only have 2 left, I can't use those for anything. So I have to wait to get 2 more. Okay. Oh, and another thing. You don't want to put these torches with the spruce, birch, or dark oak right on top of it. In other words, you don't want a torch right there. Sometimes the game misinterprets the torch as a block that's in the way of the tree growing. I'm not sure why it does that at times. Occasionally it won't, but you don't take the chance. All you have to do is take the torch and put it right right there, at an angle from it. If you want to put it that close to it, that right there doesn't signify that there is anything in the way of this tree growing. Alright, now let's do the oak. I want to point something out here about oak tree and why it's so abundant. With oak trees, I can actually take this line, if I want to, and plant this whole line of oak trees like this. And each one of these will actually grow. Their location next to each other will not interfere with them growing. It may take longer because they are close together, and it may not. I'm going to leave them here so I can show you. I'll give them a light source. And I'll put a light source over here. This way, this whole group. And I'll show you that these will grow. Now, let's get on to the bone meal I was talking about earlier. So if I take a bone, I put it up in my little crafting area here. This is going to create what's called a bone meal. Now, bone meal essentially is nothing more than crushed bone. So if I take this item, let me do another one, and say I walk over to this tree here, and I want to try to give it an opportunity to grow faster, you're going to, see that little hitbox on the tree now? I'm going to right click it with the bone meal, and see those little sparkly things? That means, I gave it some bone meal. It had that opportunity to grow quick. Let's see. Yep. There we go. Bam. We have instant tree. Alright, so let's take this one down and I'll replant. Let's see if we can get a sapling to drop here. Now normally once I start my tree farms here, I'll let these naturally decay because I've got other things I want to do. But I want to put a sapling immediately right back down so I can get it to grow. Okay. So far nothing. Okay. Well, we're not getting anything. And that's the break of the game. Okay. Alright, well, we didn't get anything that time. Oh, look there, look. These trees popped on their own. That's what we call it, popping. Notice this tree here popped. Alright, grew here. This one, even though technically these leaves are in the way, excuse me, still grew. And the only downside about doing what this here is you lower the amount of saplings that can potentially drop because the leaves from this tree and the leaves from this tree are going to join. So instead of, if I had them separated, I could have potentially more saplings drop because I could take this tree down, saplings, this tree down, saplings. But with them joining here, I lower that the number that could potentially drop. Alright, now I also want to show you what you can do. Convert over another bone. You can actually use bone meal on your crops. Let's go bone meal something. We're going to want those sheep later. I'll show you why. Oh, now there's even more growth here. These are what's called a 4-stage growth. All right, when you plant it, that's one stage. Stage 2, stage 3. And now I'm going to take this, I'm going to right click it. That's stage 4. That's a fully grown piece of wheat. So, all right, if I left click it and harvest it, you can also do that with a tool. I'm going to get a piece of wheat. And at least, not all the time, but at least one seed. But this one gave me 3, so I'm going to plant the other ones. Once again, we're going to take this. Oh, not the wheat, I'm sorry. The bone meal. And I can harvest. See, now I only got one seed that time. And I'm going to replant where I just harvested. Now, the bone meal doesn't guarantee it'll instantly grow like a crop all the way to harvesting. What I can potentially do is give it a higher chance. I'll bone meal that once and it made it to the next stage. So it went from stage 1 to stage 2. I'll bone meal again and it went from stage 2 to stage 3. Okay. And of course I can make more bones, and I can bone meal the rest of this if I wanted to. And I'll show you what to do with this wheat a little later on. Okay, let's get over here, and oh, there's our dark oak tree. Just popped right there. See that? Look at that. Oh, okay. Now once again, you see this right here? These two trees were able to grow next to each other. And once again, though, I have lessened the amount of saplings that'll drop because all these leaves have all joined together. That is one of the reasons why, if you want to try to increase the amount of saplings you get, you want to put separation between your oak trees. I got some of our spruce trees growing, and nothing but the birch yet. Now, let's get that too tall flower. I want to show you something about that. Now, the too tall flower, I'm going to set it down. It looks there, it's nice, pretty, it's decoration. But if I take some bone meal and I bone meal it, look what happens. Another flower will drop. So I bone meal it again. See it? And one more time. I now turn one too tall flower into 3. Or technically 4 if I take that one back. Alright. You can only do that with 2 tall flowers. 1 tall will not, you know, generate a second one from it with bone meal. Let's put that away. That. Now I got 3. I can make a bow. Hello. Don't let him touch you because he can set you on fire. Alright. Let me show you one of the things you can do with this. This is going to come into effect later on. You can take this flower, put it in your crafting table, and it's going to create something called dye, and in this case, magenta dye. You use this to change the color of certain items. Once again, that'll come in later on. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to grab these 2 tall flowers. There's a sunflower and a rose. The colors were red, yellow, of course. So I'm going to eventually want to grab those when I find them. Yeah, you see how we're doing here. Right. Oh, there we go. Finally got a birch to pop. And getting ready to lose this day cycle. And we are day 3. Local difficulty is increased a little bit. Okay. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little hard to show you this, but to see where how much time has passed here, the local difficulty, it gives you, you know, how bad the monsters will be. Right here is a number that can be anywhere from 1 to 4, and the amount of days you've played on the game so far will be right here, and we've been here for 3 days now. Sorry about that, guys. Fingers. Alright, and with the night coming up, I'm going to say goodnight. As always, remember, keep playing, keep building, and I'll be with you. Take care.